Hi again, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another video with me. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I thought it would be interesting for you guys to see what I carry around in my bag. And the reason I thought this would be interesting is because, most ASMR videos kind of have the same objects in them. And I thought this might be a little more unique, and the objects might be something you don't always come across in ASMR videos. So, yeah, let's get started, because I can't wait to tell you all about the cool things I carry around. Alright, so first I'll show you the bag. This is actually a baby bag, and I don't always carry it with me, because it's really big. And it's like pretty fancy. So when I feel like being a little fancier, or I consider it fancy for my taste, I'm a pretty casual person, like my style. So if I ever feel like being a little fancier, more girly, then I'll carry it around. Otherwise, I just use it like a backpack. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys is, somebody asked me to show scarves. So I'm going to show you. I don't have a very large collection, so I'm just going to show you the ones that I have. And I'll start with this one. This one is like, I don't know what this is, satin? I don't know. Silk? I don't know what the fabric is. Feels kind of satiny. It's translucent. I can make that joke because I'm actually Egyptian. Anyway, so I think this would be good for like your hair. Although I have no idea how people wear these in their hair. I suck at doing my own hair. I can do other people's hair, I just can't do my own. But anywho, that's the first scarf. So then I'll show you guys the next one. Next scarf I got, I think my grandmother gave me this scarf, and I really, really like it. I just love the colors, and I just like the quality of it. It's like almost like a pashmina. It might even be, I think it's thinner than a pashmina, but I just love, love, love the combination of colors. It's just so pretty and unique, and it's good for winter to keep you warm. And this is a lot of fabric. I don't know, like I'm not really that eloquent on how to style scarves, but it's always good to keep a few in your bag, especially as it gets colder, right? So just in case you need to wrap your neck, wrap your head, wrap your legs, or in case somebody else needs something warm. So that's the second one. It's nice and soft, and it smells good. It smells like me when I'm about to go somewhere and I need to not stink. Anyways, alright. The next one is this green one, which I actually got as a gift from my relatives in the UK on my husband's side. It's beautiful. It's a little bit see-through. Anyways, and I really like the, what are these called? These things. I know there's a name for them, I just can't think of it right now. Whatever these are, I like these. They're pretty, they're different colors, and they just add a little bit of like personality to the scarf. It's nice, I like it. Alright, moving on to our next item. So this next item I have in my bag just in case I'm out somewhere and I need to like dress it up a little bit. And the best thing to dress up your outfit is accessories, right? So like I have scarves if it gets cold. The other accessory that I like to carry around is, drum roll, a necklace. As you can see, this is a very practical looking necklace, and it has two beads that fell out. But like, you can wear this pretty much with any outfit. and it's a little bit broken because the end of the chain kind of broke, but I could still squeeze this around my neck. I'll demonstrate right now. And I think it goes with me being Egyptian, you know, the whole, oh, see, this goes with anything. I'm just going to leave this on for the rest of the video to demonstrate that point. So yeah, you got to have one of these, right? Wait, let me take it off so you can hear the quality of the beats. You can tell it's really high quality, right? Yeah, that's me. High quality and fancy, that's my middle name. I like the colors of this necklace for real. It's like, I like that there's like a little bit of a light pink that contrasts the blues. I like it. It reminds me of like ancient Egypt and also water, I guess because of the blues. And I love the sound of beads. Alright, I'm going to put this on now for the rest of the video for your viewing pleasure, to demonstrate that it'll just make me look like super fancy. I put this thing on and people are like, is that Beyonce? And I'm like, no girl, it's just me. Anywho, alright, the next item is something that's another accessory. As you guys see, I love to accessorize, and this accessory can also be used as a weapon. So it has a dual purpose. It's also really beautiful, and I got it while I was visiting my home country in Egypt. It's a bracelet with rings attached to it. I'll show you how to wear it if I can get it on. Let's try this. Let's see. Ah, ta-da. Pretty, right? I love this, but you know, it's not the most comfortable thing, so I'll pull it out when I feel like I'm in a place that might be unsafe, or that was safe and then something may have happened that may have turned it unsafe. So this is it. I actually like the noise it makes better when it's not on. Let me take this off. Love that. It almost sounds like chimes, right? I think it's like part of a belly dance costume. And although I am Egyptian, I don't have a belly dance costume. My belly dance costume, if I could create one, would probably be like sweatpants with like a thing like this hanging off the waist. Almost like Princess Jasmine, but not a belly top. So pretty, right? I know. Okay. The next item I have, the next couple items I keep with me in case I go somewhere and I need, like, there's a long wait, like the doctor's office or anything like that, the airport. You know, sometimes you just want something to read or to occupy your mind, other than your kids. Like, for example, if I want to do a little bit of light reading, I carry this around with me. I'll just get this out of my bag. Here we go. Constitutional law. Who doesn't want to be able to read about their constitutional rights wherever they are? You never know when you're going to need this book right here. It's very useful. And it's not dry at all. Just in case you guys want your own copy, it's by Kathleen M. Sullivan and Gerald Gunther. All right, good. So, maybe I can read you a few excerpts right now. Let's see. Let me find a juicy section. But try not to, get too excited as I read this. This is ASMR. It's supposed to help you sleep. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's read about federalism-based limits, takings of contract and clauses, due process, post-Civil War amendments. Maybe. I thought I saw one that might be exceptionally interesting here. War and terrorism. Boring. Next. Dormant commerce. Blah, blah, blah. Spending power. Oh, there it is. The taxing power as a regulatory device. Okay. Article 1, Section 8 grants Congress the power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. To what extent may the congressional taxing power be used as a means of national regulation of arguably local affairs? Congress has sometimes invoked the taxing power when the commerce power seemed unusable. I think that's enough for now. I don't want to get you kids too riled up. So, this is actually American constitutional law, just to clarify for you Canadian watchers out there. But still, it's really juicy stuff. If you ever can get your hands on this book, I recommend reading this for sure. So, let's see. I think I'm going to move on to the next one, although this is really exciting. Alright. So my other item for keeping me busy when I go out somewhere with a long waiting time is something I think most girls carry around in their purse. I love this. My knitting, right? So I haven't done it in a while, as you can see. But that's just because I've had my hands full. I did some of this, but not all of this. I believe my grandmother started it. And then she gave me her knitting so that I could continue. And it is very relaxing and soothing to be able to focus on knitting. I like to knit while I'm out and about, and that makes people not want to talk to me, and that's just an extra bonus right there. Also, it's nice to have some sharp objects with you just in case you need them, this day and age. So that's my other hobby here. I would do a demonstration for you guys, but I don't want to have to sift through all this right now. You know how it is. So, yeah, that's knitting for you. I think most girls have one of these in their purse, right? I mean, who doesn't need to knit something every once in a while? Also very handy in the wintertime. If your sweater snags on something, you just whip these guys out and get to work. I like to name my needles. This one's name is Harry, and this one's name is Sally. When Harry met Sally. Get it? I know, I'm funny. Dad jokes are overrated. You should hear mom jokes. I think you just did. Alright, I'm going to put these away. Our next item, let's see. Oh, I have 2 items left in my bag. The next one is for, it can be used for a lot of things actually. Particularly if you need an elastic for your hair, or just something breaks apart and you need an elastic to tie it together. You know, I think all girls also have this in their bag, right? So I carry elastics with me. You know, you just never know when you're going to need one. It's very useful. And they come in this handy dandy pack, right? And not just you. I mean, what if you run out into the street and something happens and somebody else needs one, you know? If they need to, like, hold things together or make a slingshot or, you know, zombie apocalypse. You just never know. You might need elastics. They're very useful. You can't deny that. I use them for a number of things. So let me pull some out. It even creates soothing music. I'll show you. You can make like a makeshift guitar if you want to. So you just pull a few of these babies out like this and pull them like that between your fingers. And there you go. It's like, sounds just like a guitar. Right? I think these are a totally underrated instrument. Somebody please use them to make a song. And then give me the credit since I made up the idea. They really smell like rubber. Very strongly of rubber. I guess because they are rubber, but I never realized how strong they are, how strong the smell is. Oh, there's your bass right there. Remix. So yeah, that's also very entertaining, right? If you just want to entertain yourself or, you know, start a rock band or something. All right. Let's see. I feel like Vanna White. Can I say that if I'm not white? All right. Oh, I forgot. There's actually 2 more items in here. All right. So the second last item is actually just for, you know, the cold winter days when you just need a little extra moisture in your hands, in your hair, in your pot, you know? Cooking oil. It has got so many great uses. And this is 100% pure olive oil. This is organic, cruelty-free, vegan, and it's just good for everything, you know? Slap a little on your lips if your lips are dry, a little in your hair if your hair is dry, a little in a pot if you're out and you need to cook something on the go, you know, at somebody's kitchen or something. You never know. It's just very, very useful. And it tastes really good too. I love olive oil. Oh, also, if you're at a restaurant and they give you bread, I'm about to move on to our last item. The last thing that I like to carry around in my bag, probably the most important thing of all, a sifter, in case you don't know what this is. So, this has so many uses. It's good for sifting things. It's good for hitting someone if they're attacking you. Also, it's good for scrunching your hair. You know, if you need to carry something and you don't have any more hands left, use this as an extension. You know, you carry your bags and then you carry this and you hang whatever else off of this. Also, it makes a great relaxing noise. Oh, you know what you could do? Take some of the rubber bands, throw them on here. Guess what you have? Like practically a guitar. Genius, right? And it also helps with the grip of the rubber bands. Also, if you have your olive oil and you're about to cook something, this is definitely useful, you know. You can sift your dry ingredients, your liquids, whatever you need. You know, you never know when you need to sift something. Alrighty. Well, just gonna take a sip of my drink here. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are the most important things that I carry around with me. This is the bag. It's actually Kate Spade. I got it as a gift. Hey Sandra, thank you. And because I don't think I would have ever bought something this nice for myself, but it's very nice. It's really good quality, good material, and yeah, makes nice sounds too. And it carries all my stuff. That's the most important thing. I don't know what material this is. Some sort of like plasticky kind of material. It's good, it's durable. The design makes you a little dizzy to look at, but Alright guys, I really appreciate you if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really don't take your time for granted, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's made you smile and helped you relax, and I hope you tune in and subscribe and continue watching and look out for the next video. See you guys. Love you. Bye. Show some love and don't forget to spank that little old subscribe button.